What's going on, family? So we want to talk about a little bit about the RV process. So as you all know, I've made the announcement that we are going to get a new RV. We're looking to change. I haven't made the announcement of what that RV will be yet. That was actually supposed to be this episode, but I'm waiting to the next episode to release that. I actually want to talk about something that I think is going to be pretty valuable to a lot of folks out there, especially right now. We're in just a weird time. Right now is a weird time to make any type of large purchase, right? Whether it be an automobile, a truck, a home, an RV. It's just a weird time because the economy is doing this crazy thing. We've got wars going on. We've got, an unspoken recession that's actually happening, in my opinion, but that's whatever. So you have all that stuff going on, right? And now you're interested in buying an RV. It's winter time. It's not even the camping season. We're going into that off season now. Typically it likes to slow down. A lot of folks slow down after October when it starts to get cold. Me personally, hey, like I said in the last video, I love winter camping. My favorite time of the year to camp. Anyway, I digress. What was that experience like for us purchasing a new RV during all these times that I just mentioned? Also, again, we have a Grand Design Imagine 2800 BH that we love. That's a great travel trailer. We've had no major issues. It's a travel trailer, so you have little things here and there, but nothing major. We have great service from our service provider, our dealer that we purchased it from. I really have no complaints. We just wanted more, right? And so this is a great RV. I can't stress that enough, guys. So in having such a great RV and doing some of the upgrades and making some of the upgrades that we've made with the MORryde 3000 suspension that we upgraded, the Goodyear tires and the Goodyear Endurance tires that we upgraded, all those things. We put the little the tinted windows. We took down the frosted glass and put the tinted windows with the blinds in. Just little things to help make our experience a little bit better. With having that and taking care of the RV, we got decent money for it. We didn't get what we wanted. Actually, we had looked at doing this about 6 months ago. We looked at trading it and we're like, no, we don't want to pull the trigger on it. I think the price can do better, and they went worse. So we lost that bet. However, on the flip side of things, the good part about all of this is the new trailer that we bought it during a time when the market is starting to cool. So it still hasn't dropped the way I personally believe is going to drop. I think it's going to be some great deals out there. Anybody who's been in RVing knows that getting a used RV is not always a negative thing. As a matter of fact, a used RV, getting that after their first 1 or 2 years, when people get a chance to work out the kinks, it might not be a bad move. So we did explore that option. We decided to go new because we have some experience under our belt. We understand what things to look out for, the process to get things fixed if you need to, what are some preventative maintenance things that you can be doing to make sure your RV experience is really a little bit better than what it was the first time around, especially for us, which wasn't bad, by the way, but there were things that we could have done differently. So knowing all of that, we decided going with a new RV. And again, like I said, the market is cooling, so we were able to purchase in a way that reminded us a lot like our first RV. This one that I'm sitting in right now, the way that purchase went. This is before the COVID prices went nuts on everybody, right? So now, the markup, you're still typically looking at 15 to 20% off, I would say, off the purchase or the sticker price, and that's where we were. And it wasn't a hard process to negotiate because the big boom has stopped. The market's starting to cool. We could have probably been a little bit more patient, wait about 2 or 3 months and seen an even bigger drop, but we already lost that bet once. We have some things that we want to do. I love winter camping, so it was a no-brainer for us. Family's excited. Just there's no time better than right now to start living the way that you want to live, within reason, as long as you can afford it, as long as it's not going to put you in a bad spot. You have to have some wisdom about that too, but if you can do it, if you can afford it, don't let hesitation, don't let ambiguity slow you down from living today. If I was to leave you with 3 tips, something just to keep in the back of your mind as you're going through the process of purchasing an RV, you're negotiating, you're making the final decisions on what it is that you want, which RV it is that's going to best meet your needs, I would really advise you to keep 3 things in mind, okay? Number 1, don't be a jerk. All right, there's a lot of stress on everybody right now. It's a stressful buying process for the customer right now because times are so nuts and we don't know what's going on, and the economy is doing its own thing, and there's a shift in the market. For the salesmen and the managers, they're under stress and they're trying to figure things out. Just don't be a jerk. Be a normal human being. Be respectful. Be polite. You'll be surprised at how good of a deal and how good of a complete deal on all sides you can actually muster up. Number 2, be patient. Be patient. Now is not the time to rush. right? Everybody knows about when you walk in to look at that new RV, the allure of the newness and the how nice it is. It can be overwhelming. The next thing you know, the game plan that you had going into that process is all the way out of the window because you're stuck in that allure. Be patient, don't rush, especially if you already have an RV. Be happy with the RV that you have. Be willing to utilize that RV as leverage to say, hey, look, if this goes south, we can still go camping in what we have right now. And number 3, be consistent. Have a plan and be consistent all the way through your plan. That is going to save you immensely on stress, on late nights, on money, on the overall enjoyment of your experience, which is important. When you feel like you had a good experience in the sales process, it translates very well to the actual experience you had, making memories and taking trips and having time with your families or doing whatever it is with that RV that you want to do.